Hey guys, hope you're having a great windy Aloha Friday. We're here at Auntie Z's. I'm not sure if you can see, but we're super lucky. I was sad when we came. I noticed the electric was off because the lights in the intersection were off because it's so windy here in Hawaii. We've got 50-mile-per-hour gusts and it's 20 to 30-mile winds. This is Auntie Z's, and I did a little walk. If you're interested, if you never watched it, on School Street in Kalihi. We're here in Kalihi. That's the 76 gas station. And this is Rainbow Drive-In, the old Ambassador Market, and Aloha. I think it's Aloha Cones, but I think they got bought out by a different sushi company. There's Barada's Liquors, so right across the street here on School Street and Hoftailing. So we're going to check out Auntie Z's kitchen. This is the inside of Auntie Z's, and this is the menu. I'm not sure if you can see it, but she's got so many different things. Super friendly lady. Chili dog, roast pork plate, spaghetti, ham hock and bean soup, pasta in a light pesto, birria tacos, ribeye steak, pateles, ganduri rice, and ham and cheese sandwiches, egg salad sandwich, cold tofu, all kinds of stuff, salmon, shrimp. Amazing. And this is what the inside looks like. You got some tables to sit at. And over here, she's got a picture of some old school ladies back in the day in Hawaii grinding the green bananas for the pateles. So kind of neat to show the Puerto Ricans in Hawaii when they came here and how they shared their food with us. And it became a localized favorite. And thank you again. I mentioned it in the previous video. I wanted to come here last week, but I came at the wrong time because their hours changed and they were still closed. But thank you to Pikake i Lima for suggesting this place. I kind of passed by not knowing it. If you are from the Kalihi area back in the day, this used to be the old, I think it's McHenry's Okazuya. It used to be this old green plantation house with that 7-Up sign right next to the 76. And then it became like a yummy land, which I never visited before, and now it's Auntie Z's. So thank you, Pikaki Lima, for suggesting this place. I wouldn't have even known about it. And she's a viewer, so thank you for your awesome comment. Okay, so we're gonna sit in and eat here today. I got me and my son. There's no school today, so he's gonna enjoy his tacos, and I'm gonna try a plate lunch and some pateles. And just to go over some things that might interest you if you're wanting to come here, just some pointers. There's tons of parking. There's a parking lot with a few stalls, and so you don't have to worry about parking because it is an issue sometimes on School Street. And she does only take cash and Venmo payment only, so no credit card, sorry. There is a bring your own beer with a corkage fee if you want to come at night, because she's open till 9 p.m. So for those that get off late from work, you can come here and grab some food, either eat in or take it home if you're too tired to cook. So yeah, pretty awesome, very nice in here, and she's super friendly, and hopefully we'll get to talk to her after she's done cooking our food. All right, so our food came, and if you're in a rush, she's here by herself, so you have to be understanding, and everything comes out fresh and hot. So if you're in a rush or something, call it in, and then it should be done in time. It took about maybe 15 minutes to get 3 dishes ready. So we're gonna start off with the Zacos. Look at that. It's just like a homemade crispy shell taco, but it's got all the toppings on it. It's got even avocado on the side, and you get a scoop of ganduri rice, which is Puerto Rican, but you got some taco sauce, and you get 3 tacos with everything. You got some olives, cheese, lettuce, and tomato. Looks great. Let's try this first before it gets soggy. Let's put on some taco sauce. So this is the size of it. So good. It's just like something you would make at home, but with much more things on it. Usually when you get a crispy taco, it's just got lettuce and cheese and tomato, but I like the addition with the lime and the avocado. Let's put some avocado in there too, and squeeze some lime into it. Oops. The lime gives it such a freshness. The creamy avocado. I love olives, so you can't go wrong. The meat is delicious inside. It's just got that delicious homemade feel to it. And you know that Auntie put care into making this food. All right, let's try out the ganduri rice, which I'm glad it came with it because I got a patele on the side. It looks delicious. Got the ganduri beans in there, some olives. Pretty good. It's not too sticky or soggy. All the rice kind of separates together. And I think it's an awesome little different thing instead of having Spanish rice with your tacos. All right, so if you're looking for just a simple Mexican taco meal, that's the stuff. But she also makes birria tacos, which people rave about, both on Google reviews and Yelp. So if you're looking for some birria tacos, go check out Auntie Z's. And now we're gonna go to some plate lunches. She's got the regular plate lunches, but this caught my eye. This is the BBQ Rib Plate, and it looks delicious and smells awesome. And the cool part is you get not only mac salad, you get tossed salad with it and your choice of dressing. So I got some ranch. Let's go try this delicious, hot, nice, glistening rib. Everything's super hot, so it's kind of hard to hold. Wow, that's so awesome. Yum. The sauce is sticky sweet, nice glaze, generous amount of sauce glazed on there. The ribs are fall apart. They're not your typical smoky ribs, but so tender and juicy, and the taste is on point. She seasons everything deliciously. That's heaven. Freaking bomb. And the portions are huge. I think I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 baby back ribs. So with that and the rice and the mac salad and the tossed salad, you can't go wrong. These are really meaty ribs too. They're baby backs, but they are full of meat. They're not like stingy. Lots of meat on there. Fall apart. Not dry. Amazing. And now let's taste this mac salad. Looks like it's got a lot of black pepper on it, and it's tossed nicely. It's not drowning in mayo. It's al dente. And I like the pepper on there. It's got a little bit of carrot in there, and I like that it's not soaked in mayo, but I think I need a little salt in there, but that's cool. I'd rather have that way than overly salty. Perfect. She's got some salt shakers here, so it's awesome. On this cold, windy day, it's nice to have a hot meal. Everything's really steamy hot, so it's nice that it's made to order. And the service here is really good. Even though she's by herself, she's constantly checking if you're okay, if the taste is okay, if you need more drinks or more water. Awesome service, super friendly. All right, we'll try the salad. The dressing's super thick, so it's hard to pour out. But I got ranch. You can get Italian or other types of dressing. That's a nice creamy buttermilky ranch. A little different from what I buy at the store, so I'm not sure if it's homemade, but it's got nice flavors and super creamy and thick. And fresh greens, looks like fresh romaine with a little bit of shredded purple cabbage and some shredded carrot. So this dressing's super tasty. And if you're wondering how much the rib plate is, it is kind of expensive, but remember, you get 5 meaty pieces of baby back ribs with a tossed salad, rice, and mac salad. It was $18.99, very tender, very delicious, seasoned great, and I definitely buy it again. It was delicious. All right, so next up, we just wanted to try the Pasteles since she's famous for it, and the ganduri rice, so I'm glad it came in the tacos. You can buy singles, and you can buy more for cheaper if you buy 6, but I just got a single, and I believe she said it's $6 and some odd cents. And if you want a plate lunch, you get 2 of these big Pasteles and the rice and mac salad and things on the side. So if you're looking for a Pastele plate lunch, this is a place to come to. I only got one just to try it because I don't want to waste too much food. And I noticed a lot of Puerto Ricans come on here, and most are pleasant, but there's some that always have to criticize our Hawaii pasteles, and we call them pasteles, not pastels. But this is what the Puerto Ricans brought over when they came here to Hawaii to escape that hurricane, because there were no jobs back then in the early 1900s and late 1800s to work the plantations here, and they brought over this kind of food. So it did evolve through time, and it's a little bit different from the actual authentic type of patele, but we people in Hawaii love this kind of style. And it looks like there's a lot of pork in here, and I see the cilantro and the olives. It looks amazing. So let's take a taste of this. Yum, very nice and tender. The masa is just melt in your mouth. Very, very delicate, not tough. You definitely taste the cilantro, the sofrito, and each bite you get a little bit of pork, and the pork's also tender and fall apart, and the seasonings are yum. You put big olives in here, they're not like chopped up, not stingy at all. This would definitely be awesome in a plate lunch that she provides if you're willing to get one, because two of these are huge pasteles, man. So generous, and if you get two in one plate lunch, that is very filling, and I could see this go really well with the danduri rice. All right, so I have my little guest here, Bubba. He's eating his tacos. How is it? How's Auntie? So you like Auntie Z's tacos or Zacos? Yum. And the good thing is for kids, that sauce is very mild. So he likes the taco sauce. It's not spicy at all. So for kids, they can dip it in there and eat it. All right, so I confirmed with Auntie Z that the patele, if you want a single, and it is huge, it is like one of the hugest pateles I've seen, lengthwise and widthwise, it is $6 straight. All done. If you're wondering how much the Zacos are, you can either get Zacos, which are the typical crispy Americanized tacos, but has the avocado and everything I've shown. It is $14.99. And if you want birria tacos, they're the same price, but you just have to tell her what type of tacos you want. So I did film the picture. I saw this is Auntie Z, right?
Hi.
You're the owner and you're also the cook
Yes.
of all the food. And then you had a story about that picture. I thought it was so cool.
Yes, this is my grandmother Bertha on the far left.
Oh, wow.
And then my mother Sylvia, and my auntie Vivian, and my auntie Carrie. So Carrie and Bertha are sisters,
Okay.
and my mom and Vivian are cousins.
And they're
And they're
the green
grating,
banana.
grating the bananas to make pasteles. And this is in Kalihi Valley as well too.
So you guys are you from Kalihi as well?
Yes,
Awesome, me too.
Yeah,
And then, so were they immigrated from Puerto Rico to Hawaii?
I believe their grandparents came on the ship over. So my grandmother and Auntie Carrie, they were from Maui. They were born in Maui. And then my grandfather, Henry Rodriguez, was born on the Big Island.
Okay.
And he ended up catching a ship, stowaway on a ship.
Oh, wow.
He ended up in Maui, and that's how he met my grandmother.
Okay. Sometimes I've done other patele videos at other places around, obviously it's a kind of a local food now. And a lot of Puerto Ricans from Puerto Rico kind of, I guess, don't like our recipe. It's different.
Yes.
It's not authentic, but
Yeah.
could you describe maybe
Well-
the changes as time went on?
Well, it's almost like broken English here. It was a broken Spanish that they spoke, and so, different dialect from pure Spanish in Puerto Rico. But then they developed their own bananas, and because in Puerto Rico they use the actual plantains. Here I like to use the Williams banana, or the Chinese banana is really the favorite to use for the pasteles. The texture is just right.
But would you say the sofrito, like the cilantro, and everything?
It's pretty much the same. The only thing is hard to get is the culantro. That's a plant
culantro.
that's like cilantro, and you can't find it at the farms and stuff,
Okay,
so that's
cool.
hard to get.
And then what made you? How long have you been here?
Well, actually been next door for about 20 years doing taxes. I have a tax business, Island Tax Masters, and there was a bakery in this spot. So when they moved out, I love to cook, so we took over the restaurants.
Oh, right on. And it's been how many years?
Well, it's been a year. It kind of happened like kind of the tail end of COVID, and we kind of survived through that during the mandates and things. And so now people are now starting to recognize us. So come out and try the
Yeah.
food. It's really good.
Thank you so much, Auntie Z. You're
Thank
so friendly
you.
and your food is awesome.
Thank you for coming, Misty.
All right,
Aloha.
bye. All right, so that was Auntie Z, such a friendly lady. And after talking to her a bit after her interview, she's a Kalihi girl, and that's awesome because I am too. And she even remembered we were talking about how this used to be a okazuya, and how in my other video, if you want to watch it, my nostalgic Kalihi video, that across the street had Cam Bakery, and she even mentioned the Chinese restaurant and Ambassador Market. So she also, I wanted to add, talked about her Italian dishes, if you're wondering, and some people, they don't trust Italian dishes from local people, but she said her husband is Italian, and that's why they have Italian dishes. So definitely come on down and try her Italian dishes. She got pesto with pasta, spaghetti. She even says she makes her own dough for the pizza. So definitely come and check out the Italian dishes too, besides the plate lunches, and come and give Auntie Z your business. She is a wonderful, fabulous lady, and support local. And I'll see you again. If you like this, press the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on another food adventure next Friday. Peace out, have a good weekend. God bless.